holding onto his knee, and down. Whether it was an ankle or a knee, I do not know.
Derrick's journey to the NBA began on the tough streets of Inglewood on Chicago's South Side. Growing up here meant facing a lot of distractions and negative influences.
There's been times that he wanted to go down another path, and we like, hey, Derrick, no. You know, we set him down collectively, and there've been many times we all done cried in our front room together.
Intent on keeping Derrick on the straight and narrow, his three older brothers formed a protective wall around him, while also offering their own version of tough love.
When it comes to Derrick and our family, it's about love, and that's something you can't break. And that's the wall we done built. It's a wall of love.
Here's a steal by Derrick Rose. He can get up in a hurry.
When I went to Memphis, Coach Cal, he really helped me a lot, getting my IQ higher and just getting my all-around game better.
Rose for three from the wing, got it. Derrick Rose.
He has a lot of great, attributes. And it's only going to get better at the next level when you really get opportunity to work on his game more, his outside shot more, and really get dedicated to the gym.
As a freshman, Derrick put the Memphis Tigers on his back, driving them all the way to the national championship game.
One way only, and that's left. What does Rose do? He puts it down on the floor, pulls up and takes the short jumper. There's Dozier, left open for the jumper, and he hits it. Collins back in the game. Let's see if Rose takes him and tries to get a mid-range jump shot off. Just not looking for his shot tonight. There it is. Kicks it out. On the wing, Anderson with a three. Yes, space for his own shot. Not many guards can do that. Rose get the shot up quick. Over Jackson. Banks it home. There is the shot of the tournament. I don't know if he called bank on that one because Jackson's hand was right in his face. He had to alter the shot. Puts him up 8. Keeps it a one-possession game. How big is that point that was reviewed and taken away? Off the Rose shot again, really missing by a wide margin, but it's Dozier keeping it for the Tigers. Now they can hold it all the way here. And a foul first. He backed off as well. Wow. You look at where his feet are compared to where he released the shot. He's back 1.5 feet. It's called pressure. He's got one more, and Kansas, at the very least, will have a shot to tie it with 10.8 seconds. With that one. Kansas has made only 2 threes on the night. They must make one here to extend the game. Collins driving, almost lost the handle. Chalmers for the tie. Got it with 2 seconds. Unbelievable. Dozier at midcourt for the championship. No, we're going to overtime, and San Antonio just can taste it. They come back from 9 down in regulation. A Kansas comeback for the history books. Rock Chalk Championship. Kansas takes the title.
With the first pick in the 2008 NBA Draft, the Chicago Bulls select Derrick Rose from the University of Memphis.
After a year away from home at Memphis, Derrick Rose is going back home to Chicago. He led his high school to 2 state championships when he was a prep star. His nickname, as we said before, is Pooh. Yeah, like Winnie the Pooh. His grandmother named him that after his obsession with sweets because, Winnie the Pooh likes honey. I believe this is about as sweet as it can be.
That's that burst. Derrick Rose with a monster slam. That was filthy.
He makes moves that you have to see them in slow motion to really understand what he just did.
The way I look at it within myself, why not? Why can't I be the MVP of the league? Why can't I be the best player in the league? I don't see why. Why can't I do that? I think I work hard. I think I dedicate myself to the game and sacrifice a lot of things at a young age. And I know that if I continue to do good, what I can get out of it.
Who's your MVP to this point?
Rose.
It's Rose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at have you seen him play?
I have.
In a league of very valuable players, you are the most valuable, and it is my pleasure to award to you the Kia NBA 2010-11 MVP trophy.
I just want to win, man. That's the only thing I want to do. I know it's going to be a lot of pressure. People going to try to put a lot of pressure on us. It's no pressure at all. All we got to do is just go out there, play together, and win games one game at a time.
The reigning MVP, Derrick Rose, leads his hometown Bulls. Every game this season for Chicago. He's had all kinds of injuries through his career. Great feed. Boozer into Rose. Boozer, who averaged 15 points a game.
Someone like Elton Brand may have played in this building before.
He feels comfortable. Here's Rose the other way. Derrick Rose beginning to heat up right now.
Russ, and look at the quick move, misdirection there on Turner to get into the paint. And here's that teardrop floater we talked about. Once he gets into that paint area, their scoring comes from their bench players.
Two to shoot. Rose way outside, puts it in. Noah just picked up his second personal foul. 2.5 to play. Rose, like you said, closing in on a triple-double. He's got 23.
Exactly what you're supposed to do, because the Bulls are trying to send a message and a knockout punch that, look, we're looking to sweep you guys. You wanted us. You were crying out that you bypassed the harder team in Miami Heat.
Rose came down bad on his left foot. See him holding on to his knee, and down. He was flying, and he came down wrong on the left foot. Now, whether it was an ankle or a knee, I do not know. There's Coach Collins out there, and all his teammates running in this with the injury.
A healthy D. Rose is not some good player. He is a superstar.
Definitely.
This dude is on another level when healthy. I don't care what he says about his vertical leap and all of that stuff. It don't mean anything to me. You were healthy until your knee gave out. Yeah. One play, and it's over. Just like that. So all of that vertical leap and quickness and
but you gotta respect that.
No. What I'm talking about is you can't control what's going to happen to you at any given moment.
No, that's true.
That's all I mean by that. That's all I'm saying. So I never go by what they're telling me in terms of their health. You're either 100% or you not. If you're 100%, God bless you, because I'm hoping you stay that way. Because a healthy D. Rose is a better life for me, because I get to watch this boy who is the truth and a half.
Got the word on Tuesday night about Derrick Rose. He's going to need surgery again on the right knee. Had you heard that?
Man. Yeah, I just heard it, man. It's I was real speechless, man. It's so tough, man, for a guy like that. That plays so hard to have to go through it again and again and again, man. It's just tough, man. I'm gonna just pray for him.
Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. Not even me. You got a dream, you got to protect it. People can't do something themselves. They want to tell you you can't do it. You want something, go get it. Period.
The future for Derrick Rose looks bleak. I'm sad to say.
Yep.
In the end, Bottom line is that Derrick Rose seems as if he'll never be Derrick Rose again.
He doesn't want to be famous. He just wants to go win a championship for his hometown, and it's eating him up.
Looking at me, you will never know what I went through because I don't want you to know. As bad as it was, I got through it, and that's why I'm the person I am today. I want to be great. I'm going to be great.
I just got to thank my teammates, man. They give me so much energy. They give me so much confidence, man. They give me the ball when I need it. And they live with me. They live with my mistakes. I'm fortunate, very fortunate.
The New York Knicks.
Derrick Rose will be traded to the Knicks.
All those memories, that's all gone now. The book is closed.
Chicago was more than just like a home. Like it grew me into the man I am today. I don't know why I was traded, but I would like to tell him thank you. Give me another star. I'm grateful to be where I'm at. You know, I could have been anywhere. To be in this market, to be in a city where the legacy, the history of basketball, I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be here. I feel like they're going to appreciate me.
Knicks point guard Derrick Rose went missing Monday. The team unable to reach him, according to sources.
Things happen. I talked to him afterwards. Everybody's on the same page now.
You just cannot go AWOL like this and claim that everything is all right now. This is a bad circumstance for Derrick Rose.
Knicks point guard Derrick Rose will miss the rest of the season after suffering a torn meniscus in his left knee.
Derrick Rose is going to go a one-year deal with the Cavs.
I think that I'm a winner. Of course, they're winners here, and I could learn so much from coming here.
Derrick Rose maybe took a shot there from Monroe. He was slow to get up.
Now, this is a guy who's dealt with injuries in and out his entire career ever since being named the best player in the league. And he's taking this time right now to evaluate whether he actually wants to consider playing basketball in the NBA or walk away at age 29.
That's my life. That's what you're not understanding. I would die on that court. Like, die. I'm gonna go all in for it. Only one thing on my list, and that's to win the championship.
Derrick Rose has signed a deal with the Timberwolves to reunite him with former coach Tom Thibodeau in Minnesota. Our NBA insider Amin Al-Hassan with us. Amin, what kind of value does Rose bring to the T-Wolves?
Not a whole lot. I'll be honest with you.
Right.
Here's a guy that has dealt with injuries this year. He's dealt with personal leave of absences. And really, his value is this is a Minnesota team, obviously missing Jimmy Butler, missing his scoring punch. Here's a guy who comes in with some familiarity, right? Mm-hmm. Played for Coach Thibodeau in Chicago and played with Jimmy Butler and Taj Gibson and a couple other people. And so there's a familiarity there. But in terms of being a difference maker, I think that part of his career is gone. I think he's just a stopgap.
It's no trick. For the first time in 21 years, the Timberwolves are hosting a home game on Halloween night. But will they be able to treat fans to a victory against the only Western Conference team with a perfect road record, the Utah Jazz?
Towns, shot clock already down to 5. Finally gives it up. Derrick Rose straight away looking at a triple, cans it.
Well, Coach Thibodeau talked about limiting Derrick Rose's minutes down from in the 30s down 26 minutes per game. One thing I was looking forward to is he takes Rudy Gobert right to the rack.
Crowder out of the corner. Rose fires away and hits it.
Derrick's done a nice job of getting better arc on his shot, hasn't he, Dave? I mean, like, he's really, so we talked about this in Dallas. It looks like to me he's made an adjustment in his shot because it's not been nearly as flat as it was.
They work it back to Crowder, 3, no.
Quick outlet, and what a find. Derrick Rose to Gorgie Jang, who ran the floor and got paid.
Nice job by Okogie to stay in front of Donovan Mitchell, and then Karl-Anthony Towns comes over and helps alter the shot. Minnesota's shot blocking has gotten so much better.
Rose, tough shot,
but he makes the shot anyway.
Rubio quickly down the floor, sets up Favors, and the Wolves force another stop. Rose, the spin move, getting some oohs and ahs. Tolliver for three! Triple tonight. It's been fun to watch the Timberwolves apply their will to the Utah Jazz here tonight, and they start the third quarter on a high note as Derrick Rose pushes it back up to an 11-point lead. Rose attacks, challenges Gobert, and Gobert couldn't get there in time.
We could have a whole highlight reel of Derrick Rose attacks to the rim on Rudy Gobert tonight. Belly's playing well for Sacramento.
21 points for Belly last night. Rose playing really well for the Timberwolves in the starting nod here tonight.
He's getting into really good shape, and you can tell by the fact that the arc on his jumper is there.
First assist of the night for Gobert. Rose continuing to attack Rudy Gobert with success.
Derrick Rose has stepped into the Wayback Machine.
Interesting, Jim, that the Jazz and the Timberwolves, they won't meet again until the new year, as Rose now up to 27.
Great screen by Taj Gibson. Fantastic screen. The angle of it knocked off Dante Exum, allowing Derrick Rose to go right into his sweet spot.
Love the anchor man as well. Derrick Rose.
That's one of my favorite all-time Will Ferrell skits, by the way, is the cowbell skit.
Derrick Rose just keeps putting them in. This is an unbelievable performance by Rose, who has 33. The most points that the Jazz have given up in a game this year was 124 in that home loss to the Warriors. The way the Timberwolves offense is rolling, they've got a chance to threaten that here tonight.
This is a lot of wow moments here. Derrick Rose is really turning back the clock.
Shot clock down to 5. Rose, who had 19 in the third quarter, has his first points of the fourth quarter, and then Tolliver with the steal. Rose gets fouled. And Derrick Rose banged his head when he got knocked to the ground.
Yeah, he banged his head off the knee of Anthony Tolliver.
Derrick Rose trying to shake it off. He has had a game for the Wayback Machine. Sitting on 37 points. And the crowd applauding the effort out of Derrick Rose here tonight. And Rose gets it back to a 2-point game. Rose. Derrick Rose has 41. One off of his NBA career high. His first 40-point game since March of 2011. Rose out of the corner. It's a new career high for Derrick Rose.
That's crazy. Do you know how hard it is what he just did?
44 for Rose. Rose, already a career high 44.
A lot of dribbling.
The stop, the go, the finish. 46 for Rose. And the Wolves back on top.
I'll tell you one thing about D. Rose, though, is he wants it. He's not afraid of taking those shots.
Rose gets inside, puts up a tough shot, and hits it anyway. 48. Looks awfully great.
Josh Okogie is open. Towns doesn't give it to him.
And then Derrick Rose is fouled. This free throw could put Rose at 50. 50. A half a century for Derrick Rose here tonight. And Utah will burn its final timeout.
He loves this game. He loves to play. He thought it was all being taken away from him. To have a game like this, 50 points against a good team.
Crowder, 3, no long rebound, tracked down by Rubio. Ingles will fire for 3. That won't drop. Another rebound. Exum has it blocked in the corner by who else? Derrick, 2011 MVP, Rose.
everybody just streams out on the floor to greet him, showing the respect. And they all know what this means to him. They know what he's lost and now what he's trying to find. What a great moment for Derrick Rose. And all the stuff that he's been through, too.
You could not have scripted a better ending to this game for the Timberwolves. And you see the emotion on Derrick Rose's face. A 50-point effort to get the Timberwolves a gutty win over the Utah Jazz.
He's got a lot of stuff going on off the court, and I'm not a judge and I'm not a jury. And to my estimation, he's not been convicted of anything. But what he is he plays hard. He is a gutty basketball player, and he is trying to remake himself in more ways than one, not just on the basketball court. He's got a lot of things to prove, and I feel for the young man, you know? I feel for him, and I'm happy for him in this moment.
It's awfully young in the season. That's one of the most impressive performances of the year in the entire league.
Derrick, you can see you're very emotional. A huge victory for this team, and it comes from you and your career high 50 points. What does it mean to you, Derrick?
Everything, man. I worked my ass off, bro. I wouldn't have did this for the franchise, the organization, the fans, everybody, man. I wouldn't be able to play the way I play, man.
We weren't sure if it was the throwback jersey you were wearing, but you did look like Derrick Rose of old. And what did it feel like going through from beginning to end?
I'm doing anything just to win, man. I play my heart out. My teammates told me before the game, just play my game. And tonight was a hell of a night.
What does it say about this team that seemed unnerved when you found out that you were going to be down 2 starters, and you guys jumped right away at the start of this game under your energy and didn't stop at all? What does it say about this team?
We got a young group. My job is to come in, be the veteran, help guys out, and lead by example. You see me talking. It's the most I ever talked to my teammates in my whole career. So it means a lot.
Crowds are thankful for you, Derrick. Congratulations on a huge night. You deserve it.